Hello, hello everyone. It's Shelly with Couture. It's time for another demo. Let's talk about our September Club Couture transfer. Today is the last day to subscribe. Make sure if you like this design to grab it today before it's gone. We'll start in a moment. Say hi as you hop on. I hope everyone had a great week. It is Friday night. We made it. We made it to the weekend. Say hi as you hop on. Hi, Jane Ann. How are you? All right. Hey, everybody. It's Shelly with Shelly's Couture. How are you guys tonight? So tonight we're going to talk about the September Club Couture transfer. Today is the very last day that you can subscribe and get this transfer. Also, if you are a Club Couture member already, don't forget that we have that promo that ends today as well. Today's the last day of September, so the Easy A promo ends today. I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm glad you're good too. So there's select A size transfers that if you log in and go to the specials category, you'll see the flash sale there, and you'll also see all the select A size transfers that are 50% off, but that's only for club members. So if you're a club member, yay for you. If not, subscribe today and you can still take advantage of that, that promo. In fact, you don't have to subscribe and enter it, like you don't have to place that order and then go back in. I believe you can do it all in one transaction. So I feel like I have little hair bothering me. So let me know if you have any questions. If you need more information about the club, just drop the comment or drop the word club in the comments and I'll be able to help you out. All right, we're just gonna dig right in, guys. We have used it once before, and I think I took it somewhere because I can't find it. So I think I took it to my classroom. So I can't show you what I did with it in the beginning of the month. So let's just play with it now. So I have this brown board that actually it was just a plain old round board that I had bought at a store, and I just painted it brown. That will be our background. We're not going to do any chalking on this at all. We're just going to use this as our background, and we're going to use all these wood pieces to put our sign together. Now you'll notice this is a circle and this is a rectangle. I am not going to use any of these, the leaves on the outside. So we're going to kind of keep with this circular pattern. And I'm probably going to spread mine out a little bit more, so I'll bring it out to the edges, just so it looks a little more spaced, like so. And then that's how it will end up in the end. So let's just get cracking here. We need to just go ahead and paint these. Now I made the mistake last night, and I've talked about it to you guys before. Make sure you are painting on the right side of these wood cutouts. Now these wood cutouts came from an Etsy shop called DecorCutouts. And I really like playing with them because I like giving my projects dimensions. I'm just looking at the pieces. I want to make sure we have the right pieces in the right spot. I think we do. Hi, Mary. Oh, goody. Good, good, good. And how are you? Is everything good in where you're at down south? Now Hilton Head's getting pummeled. Ugh. These hurricanes just need to go away. All right, so I think this is how they all go. Let's put that aside because we don't need that yet either. And we're gonna grab something to paint on so we don't ruin our mat. I'm gonna keep everything the way it should be. I think everything's right side up. I think. And then I think this time, instead of using a paint, we're gonna use our camel paste as a paint. All right, and do I want to sand? Good, I am glad to hear that. Let's, I just never know if I want to sand or if I don't want to sand. That's the underside. Okay, I think I'm not going to sand. I'm not. I'm just going to spritz my foam brush here, and we're just going to go right from the jar right to the wood cutout. So it's safe. Everyone's safe. That's good. I'm glad. Okay. All right. I love this camel color. I think it'll go good with that dark brown background. And then I chose rust and forest as my colors. We're gonna just try to keep it pretty simple with just using a couple different colors. Try not to get messy tonight. Friday night. Does anything happen on Friday nights anymore? That was always like Friday and Saturday. You always had to go out as young people. But I'm like, do we have to? Can't we just stay in? Don't get me wrong, every now and again is fine. It's good. It's always good to get out. Always good. So I just dip in my jar here every piece or two. Now, are these the right side up? Let's check. I didn't check this piece. I want to say, well, it all has to do with these little berries. So let's see. I think that one goes there. That one goes there. Okay. I always say, make sure it goes the right way. And then yesterday I painted one the wrong way. Right? Don't do as I do, do as I say. Okay. Now we're going to see if our wood grain raises up or not. When I paint with a paint, I think because it's thinner, it tends to raise the wood grain. So I'm going to see if just painting with the paste has that same effect. Okay. Because I think our paste is, I don't want to say it's dry, but it's drier than a jar of paint. So I think that could be one reason why it tends to want to feel rougher when I use paint. Could be why. Okay, that one goes there. And last but not least, and it kind of goes on a little thicker than paint does. That's kind of nice too. Okay. All right, we'll see how those all look once they start to dry. So far, so good. Okay, and then we're gonna lightly dry them. So we're gonna grab our quick dry tool. However, that's not gonna go very quick. So let's turn it up. Whew. Those little pieces, they're so light, they just fly away. Get them nice and dry, and then we'll figure out if we want to sand it or just wax it. I do see a lot of grain. I'll have to feel it to see if it's smooth or if it's raised. I'm still experimenting with the wood here. I'm not sure if I should sand it first, then paint it, or use paste. I haven't found the magic touch yet. That got hot. I think what I might do is I'm going to try one without waxing. I'm going to lightly sand and then I'm going to wax, or not wax. And I'm going to experiment. I hope you guys are okay with that, because it's the only way I'm going to learn. Okay, so it feels smooth, but yet it feels texturized. See if you can see that. Can you see? You see that little dip in the leaf there in the middle? That's wood grain. I feel like I have to sand it down. I really do. I do. I'm going to just lightly sand. I don't want to take too much of the paint off. I'm just going to lightly sand. Say hi as you guys hop on. Happy Friday. We made it. We made it to another weekend, you guys. And if you made it through the storm, I'm so happy. It's crazy, all the devastation that's out there. That's just insane. My husband was saying that they said 80% of buildings, of standing structures, are gone. That's crazy. That's awful. Just awful. You know, that sanding does help. It really does. Makes it so much smoother. Ooh. It is taking a little bit of the paint off, but you know what? It looks very weathered. We could always do another coat of paint or paste, but we're gonna just stick with it like this. Yeah, see that does help. It really does. Okay, so that goes there. That'll go up there. This goes in the middle. These go, well, like that, I think. And these are on the bottom. Okay. Just put that into my garbage. All right, let's experiment. Let's experiment on a leaf. Make sure I got the right leaf. All right, so the leaves, we're going to use the forest green color. I'm gonna try to lay this down. I just think I do better laying it on the back side. So we're not waxing, we're experimenting here. Press it down, hold it up to the light. I think that looks pretty good. Let's see how this turns out. Cross your fingers. So I am one that likes to wax wood products. So this is a little bit of a stretch for me. And I might be off a little bit. Okay. Quick and easy and painless. You know what? I like it. I like it. Let's get this dried up. Looks like a spot kind of got under the silk screen there, but we can try to get that, try to take that away with our detail tool. Just want to get everything dried up here. Sanding definitely must happen. You have to get rid of all that raised wood grain. So there's our leaf. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see if we can fix that little spot here. Well, probably can't because I didn't wax. See, that is one benefit of waxing, that it's more forgiving if you should happen to goof. And worst case, I can come in with a teeny little paintbrush or something. So now let's try waxing one and see what happens. All right. So apply it. Paper towel to rub it in, buff it off. I'm glad you guys are here with me. experimenting with me. Okay, let's get our transfer again. This time I'm going to kind of hold it in my hands so that we can get this just right. Hold it up to the light. I think that's on there. Okay. All right, rub that down really well. We don't want any little sneaky little paste getting under there. All right. So today is the last day of September. Holy moly. If you guys want to know everything about October, make sure you're on the email list. If you do not get emails from me, go ahead and comment email and I will get that all set up for you. Something big's coming tomorrow. Something big. All right, so there it is with the wax, which looks good too. I don't know. I think I will continue to wax. So I feel the need to wax. I just do. I must wax. It's a nice smooth texture. Okay, so we got our 2 leaves, 2 of many pieces done. Okay, let's go ahead and wax the rest quickly here. If you don't want to wax, you don't have to, but I just, excuse me, like I said, I feel like I have to. I feel, especially like on our wood cutouts through Couture, I feel like my results are just awesome when I do that. Like, because I know there's so much wood grain on some of those cutouts that you really need something to fill that in. And that's what the wax does. It fills in those wood grain little valleys and nooks and crannies. And just acts like a great barrier. Okay. It's just, these little pieces are hard to hold. This one. And another thing, be careful when you're handling these little wood cutouts. I have a tendency of being just a little too rough, and I sometimes crack them. Okay, there's that. It doesn't take long. It just takes a few more extra minutes. Looks like all the new shows are starting. The new seasons of shows are starting. What do you guys watch? I watched the first episode, season 2 of Ghosts. I like that show. It's cute. I watched that. We've been watching The Voice, or I've been watching The Voice. Oh, what else? Trying to think. What was the other show I watched? Oh, New Amsterdam has had a couple new episodes. I watched that. Trying to think what else. think that's all I've seen so far that's new. I'm probably missing something. But, okay, we're waxed. Yes, you only want to wax on wood products, whether it's chalk couture or just an outside wood product. You do not want to wax chalkboards, especially chalk couture's chalkboards. Okay, do not wax those. All right, let's see if we can do this little section here. Let's get this guy. Let's see if that's... I think it might be a little high on here, but that's okay. Oh, so what color do we want to do those? So I'm thinking green, 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 green. You with me so far? Green, 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 green. And then I was going to do the acorns in rust and the words in rust. I think that's what I was going to do. You're welcome. Ask anytime whatsoever. We are all here to learn. No, why am I? Yes, we want this green. Whew, okay. All right. So cute. Let's just go ahead and bring that other one under here. See how easy or difficult that will be. That might be difficult to line up. Let's do our acorns. That kind of got messy. I kind of got a little messy. Just gonna take a little bit of that away. Make sure there's nothing on this side either. There's a little bit of green in my silkscreen mesh, so I want to make sure I get that out. We'll see what happens. So that's an acorn. So turn this guy. Hold it up to the light. Acorn, we're doing the rust, so let's get that out. Let's get. I need to finish my haunted house board, my porch sign. Gosh, the days have been getting away from me. And tomorrow we have a wedding all day long, so I won't be able to join you guys tomorrow. We'll see, maybe Sunday. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of visiting going on with family and all that fun stuff, so. Cute little acorn. See him? Cute, cute, cute. Okay, let's do the other side. Cute, cute, cute. We haven't had a wedding in the family in probably 20 or so years. I think probably the last one I went to was my cousin's. I mean, it's got to be over 20 years. I've been married 30, so it's got to be 20 to 25 years for sure. for sure. And you know what? It's about darn time that there's something happy going on. Something happy going on. I think it moved on me. If I'm close, that's good. Close is good. So again, this is September. The October club member or Club Couture transfer will come out tomorrow. Club Couture transfers are exclusive. What does that mean? That means you have to be a member to get it, or you have to be a Couture designer like myself. And then what does that mean? It does not mean you have to sell. It does not mean you have to go live. It does mean you get 40% off all your purchases, guys. 40%. That's what it means. And don't log on right now and sign up. Don't do it, because a little birdie told me that something special is happening tomorrow on October 1st. So wait to hear from me. Wait to get that email. Again, if you're not on my email list, make sure you comment with the word email so we can get you all set up. There we go. So fun. I think that's the best one. That's all lined up. Okay, let's get these guys done. Let's just do Grateful for this day since we have it out. Line up the G here. Excuse me. I have noticed with this fun fall weather we're having is allergies are upon us. Definitely upon us. I think my wood has to go to the left. I'm trying to line this up. Let's see how we did now. Oh, that just got worse. Okay, I will contact you, Jane Ann. Oh, why can't I line this up? This is driving me bananas. Okay, here's the A. Okay. Boy, oh boy, am I off. How am I so off? G and the D. Okay, this has to be it, although it looks crooked. Try to use my mat here to help me. Okay, this has to be the perfect alignment, you guys. And it's just so difficult. I have to get, evidently there's like an app you can get that will just light your screen of your iPad up. But I guess that would only be helpful if I had another iPad. I think my husband has an old one. To see if he needs that any longer. Okay. Paste on, paste off. Get edges, make sure all those letters have been touched. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, we're a little off. That's okay. That's all right. Okay, let's finish these little leaves off here. I think that looks good. Back to our forest. I should start warming up my hot glue gun. Paste on, paste off. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it is better having it waxed. Oh, we gotta do this piece. I didn't see that there, I just saw it. See how we did there. Okay, I think that's good. Again, rub down. Especially you'll notice when there's areas where there's just a ton of silkscreen mesh and not a whole lot of that teal material. Definitely want to make sure that's good and rubbed down. Okay. Perfect. Okay, last little piece. Let's spin this guy around. Is this the one I had problems lining up? It could be. Could be. Let's see. I think that's good. I think. The pastes are water soluble, so we'll just wash that up with regular water. Sometimes I do it in front of me, and sometimes I just take it to my sink. I have like a little, like a little basin, like a little tub. I can soak it in for like not even a minute. Just kind of, it gets everything loose. And then I take my board eraser and I wash it right off. Okay. Oh, didn't turn my hot glue gun in like I said I was. Whew. Oh, thank gosh, the weekend's just starting. Thank goodness. All right. All right, let's close stuff up. Oh, geez. Shocking that didn't ruin that too badly. I think I get tired towards the evening. What do you guys think? Does it kind of hit you in the evening? It's like, oof, yeah, I am kind of tired. You don't feel it, and then all of a sudden you feel it. Okay. Let's see, it just kind of smeared it on the edge. I'm going to try not to smear it anymore. What's nice is that wax layer is there, which helps. Like I said, it really does help. Oh, I have it all over me. I am just a messy Marvin tonight. All right, let's get everything dry. We'll give our hot glue gun time to warm up. Kind of thinking I should have done this. Grateful for this day in green. It's kind of hard to see. Problem is I'd really have to line it back up, or I can try to see if I can wash it off. We could try that. What do you guys think? It's kind of hard to see, isn't it? Like, it's not so bad on these little acorn pieces. All right, we're gonna experiment. We're gonna see how well this wax helped us out. All right, look at that. Now, it's probably taking a little bit of that paint off as well. But we can repaint and re-wax. I'm not sure it is, maybe a little bit. Telling you guys, this is why I wax. If this was just on the chalk paste with no wax, there's no way this would be coming off right now. Looks like it's totally gone. That's crazy. All right, let's get this dry. And then we'll chalk it in the forest. I may want to do another little layer of wax real quick. Just because, for good measure. So we're just gonna go like this. We're gonna spread some. Put that back. We're still warming up here. I'm gonna buff it real quick. Look, totally off. Look at the shine on there too. All right, let's line this better because I feel like I could do better. All right. It's gonna be a little difficult to see, but I think I'm okay, actually. I think we're okay. All right, let's bring that forest back out. And we're just gonna go right on top here. Okay. I think we got it. Okay. Put that back. We are dripping now. Okay. Yep. Much better. Much better, friends. Definitely. You can see it now. Does look like it's running a little bit though. That's a bummer. Okay, we're gonna put that aside. We're gonna bring our board back over. Yeehaw. All right, this does have a hanger, so we want to pay attention to where that's going to sit. so that I'm going to take it to the top of my board, my mat. And that's where it's going to sit. Let's do this. Let's center it. Okay. This round is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. So where those two meet is middle. So I can use my mat to show how I want to spread this out. So I think I'm going to bring this up at that mark. And then I'll bring this up at this mark. A little bit more. Ooh, I'm getting dripped on. So that's how I'm going to start. I think this is a good idea. Okay, let's go ahead and get this glued down. Looks like I'm going to need more glue, of course. Glue stick. Okay. It's so cool when you can use your supplies to help you figure things out. This guy's gonna go there. Try to do the same kind of spacing. Looks good, looks good. And then this guy will go here, this guy will go here. Problem is it's too far from me, so keeping with this, I'm gonna pull it down. We're still staying here. Okay. So middle, let's see. Bring it down. Excuse me. All right, so middle this way would be 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. So we want to put the flower about there. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Sorry if my head's in the way. My noggin. Okay, let's do this side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Goes there. We're gonna have to figure out the center. So this, if that and that are the center, and then right here and right here, we'll have to figure out how that gets placed. We'll wait to the end for that guy. All right, I'm gonna flip this. So we're gonna get it lined up again. So I have the two ends on these two lines. That's how I am gauging my center so that I can work on these. When I was a kid, I used to like math. I know, shudder. I was a numbers girl. I still am a numbers girl. So figuring this kind of stuff out, I do kind of like that. Where's all my numbers, girls? I actually, when I first graduated college, I was a computer programmer for Progressive Insurance. Boy, I sure missed the boat on that, didn't I? The flow. I could have been Flo. But alas. All right, so this is going to go in here somewhere like this. Now, I have to see how these are. They point out, right? Yes, they point towards each other. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put them in the middle. They point out, so that goes out. I think we're going to fill our space that way. Accounting. Ugh. My son was like, I think I'm going to go into accounting. And we're like, oof, do you really want to do that? He's a data guy. He's a data kind of guy. But boy, accounting's tough. I didn't do so well in my accounting classes. That and economics. I did not like economics at all. All right, we're just kind of throwing these on here, trying to make some sense of it all. Trying to line it up this way, get the right tilt. I think it looks good. Out, it goes out. Oh shoot, I did it again. I did this last night, it fell out of my hands. I don't know what my deal is. Yes, accounting is that way, isn't it? You love it or hate it. And it probably takes a very special person to do it too. Okay. Turn that a little bit. How's it looking, guys? Other than this little blop. All right, we'll worry about that later. I'm gonna let that dry and hopefully we'll be able to peel that off. That looks pretty good. Okay, now I gotta figure out where I want this. I think. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm going to stand up for this, guys, so I apologize if my head gets in the way again. Okay. Ooh, the heat of the glue is warming up this little piece. The wax is starting to melt. It's funny. All right. We did it. How cute is that? So we're going to let this hopefully dry enough that we can pick that off. Although I don't know. I really have to be more careful with my hands. It's like it just jumps out of my fingers. Okay, let's see if we can get this up. I have to work at it a little bit here. What do you guys think? Do you love it? So just don't look at that. We'll work on that. I love it. So that is your September 2022 Club Couture transfer on its last day. So if you like it, if you think you'll use it, if you have ideas swirling in your head on how you want to do it, I think this would make a fun kitchen towel for Thanksgiving times. If you just took a couple of these little pieces parts, you could do a towel. Thank you, Jane Ann. You could do a dish towel. Oh, you could do, I just said that, you could do your napkins for the dinner table. I really like this a lot. There you go. Grateful for this day. All right, guys, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you for showing up tonight on a Friday night. Hope to see you again soon. Remember, tomorrow I won't be around. I'll be at a wedding and reception. We'll see how Sunday goes, but we need to get our Halloween porch sign done. So that will be our next projects.